Hi guys, it's Jules, in case you guys don't know. So yeah, I am back. I am better than ever now that I know that a lot of you youngins are going back to school. It's kind of like a back to school makeup tutorial, you know, for high schoolers, college students. This is kind of more of the light glam, you know what, let's just get into the video. Let's get started with this makeup. Oh, if I did not mention already, probably not, this is an all drugstore makeup tutorial. So I already washed my face and I put sunscreen. Sunscreen is very important. And then so now I'm going to go in with a primer because I want my foundation to stick all day. It's the Nivea Men Replenishing Post Shave Balm. I got it in original. And then I'm gonna rub it all over my face, focusing on the T-zone area because that's where I get very oily. I'm going to, again, I use this for primer and setting spray. Got nothing but good things to say about this. So I'm gonna spray this all over my face to set in. Y'all know I love this foundation. Still have not moved away from it. Yeah, and it's drugstore. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. So I'm gonna put like 2.5 pumps. Actually, I got this new sponge, my new Morphe sponge. I had no idea though that Ulta sold Morphe. I always thought Morphe was high end, but it's drugstore. It's the price of a drugstore at least, so amazing. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'm already talking as if it's the best thing in the world. I haven't even tried it yet. But also, if you guys don't have a sponge, you can always use a dense foundation brush. This one is by e.l.f., so also a drugstore. So the reason why my foundation is a little darker on my face, it looks very dark, but it's because my face does not match my body. Always blend down your neck and on your ears too. I pretty much finished applying my foundation. Overall, amazing. Next is concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this color is in Brightener. Just gonna use this under my eyes. So I'm basically highlighting the highest points of my face. Is that what they say? I have no idea, but I'm just brightening the stuff that I want to. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh my god, why can I not explain this? I'm going to blend it out. It is a little light. I'm just going to take the side where I use my foundation, and I'm just going to blend that in again. I want to put this highlighter on. It's the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. It's an illuminating highlighter in the shade Light Iridescent. I really like putting this after applying my concealer and my foundation because I feel like it just gives you that natural glow. So when the sun hits, it's just like bam, but not overbearing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm the product up on my middle finger. I'm going to put it right here. I'm not flipping you off, I swear. And then I like to bring it on my brow bone in this little C kind of thing. And then on my bridge of my nose. A little on the tip. Cupid's bow. Now time for powder. I'm still baking to this day. Probably will forever, for the rest of my life, bake because I'm just very oily and it's the only thing that seems to keep my makeup on throughout the day. It's the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And it's in Fair Light. I'm going to take the powder on a powder puff and I'm going to place it underneath my eyes. I usually like put kind of an excessive amount underneath my eyelids and within my, oh my gosh, within my T-zone area because that's, like I said, the most oily part for me. And you're just gonna leave this on there for like 5 minutes. I'm going to wipe away the powder now. I pat it instead of wiping it away because I feel like this soaks in the powder a little more and it makes it stay. I just use this brush because it's a little more dense to like pack on the powder. And then I take a bigger brush, and this is a little less dense. It's more of like a fluffy powder brush, and now I kind of wipe it away just to take away all the excess powder and just make sure it blends in well with my skin. Okay, so because I can't really stand it, I hate leaving the foundation on my lips, so what I do is put the Vaseline back on my lips, and then I'm going to take a Q-tip. That's nasty right there. And then I'm going to, cool. Now I think it's time to continue with the face. I'm going to put bronzer on. So now the bronzer that I'm using is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I don't know what kind of fruit this smells like, but I swear to God, if you could smell it, just smell it. It smells like a tropical island, am I right? Oh, by the way, dang, I am not a good beauty group. I forgot to mention these two brushes, they're both from e.l.f., so yeah. So this is the Real Techniques blush brush, but I use it for contour. I'm just gonna dab it in there. I'm gonna follow the hollows of your cheeks. I kind of feel where there's like, you know, space or like an indent in your bone, I guess. What is it called? I tell you, I forgot all my terminology. I have no idea. But you understand. You're just gonna feel a hollow point. You're gonna feel a dent right here. And that is where you put the bronzer, I swear. Right here. If you want it to look like you have cheekbones, follow this step, okay? I promise I know what I'm talking about. And so I'm sweeping it back and forth like this, and then instead of brushing it down, because that's going to make it look muddy, you want to bring it up in an upward motion to blend it out. See how I keep it from the center right here and up? I never bring it down, because again, you don't want to look like that. You're just going to look gaunt. You want to bring life back to your face and look like you have cheekbones, not to make yourself look dead. And then you bring the excess, I bring it right down here underneath my jawline, because I want to make it all even, and I still want to look like, you know, I've seen the sun. So I'm going to bring that up to my forehead. You want to focus it more on the temples. You can put a little bit right here too, just so that your nose doesn't look like a flat canvas. It looks like you have a nose, you know? I already have a Filipino nose, so like, I don't want it to be like, wow, nothing. So I decided to do my eyebrows off of camera because, you know, that's the least important thing. You guys, I'm pretty sure y'all have your own ways of doing your eyebrows, so you don't really want to see that. But I use my NYX eyebrow cake powder in the shade dark brown, and then to set that, I just use the Great Lash Clear Mascara as a brow gel. Continuing on, I'm going to put on blush. It's by NYX. It's called Rose Garden. I use a little more of a dense powder brush. This is very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna tap it, like 3 little taps. Smile, because you want to put it on the apples of your cheeks. And then you're gonna dab it a little right here, and then you're gonna spread it back. And then same thing. And then I'd like to put on the, so I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm just gonna blend that all in. I'm actually going to spray my face because we put a lot of powders on our face. I just want, you know, to take a break from the face. I'm gonna go to the eyes, but first I'm going to set my face with the Mari Badescu. My tip is to instantly dry it, because that way it keeps your makeup secured and it will not move. I guarantee you it will not. Okay, now onto the eyes. I am actually going to do something very simple because I'm not going for the dramatic eye look at all. I'm just trying to make some definition just so that, you know, my eyes are a little bigger, because after putting all this powder, your eyes tend to look a little more smaller, so I'm trying to open them back up. Okay, I'm stupid and I forgot to press record. But anyways, I took the eye quad in Afternoon Tea by Rimmel London. And all I did was I just used the the pink, it's like a pink champagne color. I placed it all over my lid, and then I literally just took my bronzer and I used it on a big fluffy blending brush, and I just sweep that over my crease because I wanted to get more definition into my crease. Then to open up the eyes a little more, I use the single eyeshadow. Hello? Where are you? Oh, you're up here. I took the single eyeshadow by L'Oreal Paris. It's the Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte. And this is more of just a champagne color. I use my finger and I place that just in the inner part of my eye and in the tear duct, just so that my eyes are even more open and bright, because you know, when you go to school you want to look more awake. Now I'm going to go in with the eyeliner. I recommend this more because I feel like it gives me more control when lining my eyes. This one is called, it's by Catrice Cosmetics. I found it in Ulta. So what I like to do, you're just gonna follow basically like the shape of your under eye. So where it ends right here, that's where I'm gonna bring out the line. Right here. Make a line, bam. Easy. You're gonna take the tip right here. I'm gonna drag it. And then I just like to flip my pen over and basically just line it. Other eye is done. And then I'm going to go in with a curler and I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Mascara I'm using is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous in Black is Black. Because I'm not wearing falsies for the sake of, you know, time when you're getting ready in the morning. I like to put the mascara at the roots first and then wiggle it all the way to the top. Both eyes are done. I'm going to highlight. I'm actually going to use what I use to highlight the inner part of my eye. And I'm going to take my new fan brush from Morphe. It's the M310. I guess I'm just going to tap a little bit. Actually, I'm going to take some on the cover, because I think that's smarter. Okay, I got a little bit on there. And I'm going to put it on the fan brush. I'm just going to dust that over the spots. Again, same thing that I did. I'm just there. It's like a very subtle glow. It's very pretty. I'm making do with what I have and it's kind of working. I think I'm gonna go with a little brush for the nose. I just don't want to mess that up. I'm just taking a little brush like that. It's I think it's like an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put that right there. Tip of my nose. And then bring it down to my Cupid's bow. Usually when I'm going to school, I really don't put on any lipstick. I kind of just throw on my chapstick and I head out. But you know, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to line my lips. I'm going in with the Revlon Color Say in Nude. I'm going to use this lipstick in Ferris Nude. I've had this thing for a while. And it's still by far one of my favorite nudes. On top of that, I just want to add a little bit of a gloss since it is a glowy look. And this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake. One more step, I swear, and then we're done. Setting, just for the sake of my makeup. You put too much work into this. Alright, this is the finished look. So this natural glowy makeup is something that I feel like I would rock, especially my first day of school, because I know all of y'all were, you know, trying to make a statement, because I know we all did that. I know I did that. If you like what you see, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me so that we can build a family, because I actually really missed being in front of the camera, and I really like sharing with you all my tips and tricks, because I really enjoy that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.